Hello and welcome to another Dragonstorm Studios video. And today we're going to draw water. But whereas before in these videos we've drawn water from a top view looking down like in the Godzilla drawing, which is here, or we've drawn water which has been viewed from below as if you were underwater looking up, and you can find that video here. We're going to draw water that is coming out of a container. So it's spilling out into maybe a glass over here. It's not going to be a very big glass. And we'll see how we can achieve those same sorts of effects. But this time the water is moving much more rapidly. You're going to get bubbles forming. You're going to get all sorts of interesting shapes and light and dark contrast in the work as well. And as the water is filling, it's going to be in this sort of shape. Excuse me. And we'll see just what kind of bubbling effects we get there, as well as the flow of the water from here. So I'm just going to really lightly work out where things go, and we can take it from there and add some more detail to it. This is something which certainly looks harder than it actually is. Although when we're done, it will look incredibly complicated. It won't be nearly as bad as you think it is. So I'm going to spend a bit of time just refining some of these lines, and then we can work out some details in the next part of the video here. Right, and step 2 is to start working out some details. So I've got the area where the water is splashing as the poured water makes contact with the water in the cup. You've got some bubble effects over here, again, very light to start off with. And then I've already started working out where I want some light and dark in the flowing water. And this is important because you're going to get reflections to create lighter effects. You're going to get areas and patches of dark where there's also reflections in the water. And the more you add, usually the better it looks. So you can sort of see I've kind of just gone back and forth to create these darker areas. And then many of these guidelines actually won't even be there. You're not going to get a lot of edges. They're just places I've marked on the page to help me get started. So step 2 is already looking a bit better, but still not great yet. Let's see how adding some shading does to the picture. And with the light and dark added in, you just have this very nice realistic water effect. The beauty, of course, is that as the water is in motion because of the pouring, because of the light and because of the shadows and because of the fact that water is not consistent at all, you can have all sorts of different shapes in there. And what you have here is just one sort of image that you might get with pouring water. You might get a different one if you had looked at a different stock photo online, or if you have a camera with a fast shutter speed. Every shot you take of pouring water will be a little bit different. So experiment, try it out, see what works for you, and hopefully you end up trying something new and seeing some really cool effects that way. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. We'll see you next time.